many people think, oh my god, he played knight here, this bishop is attacking what to do. But this is a very important calculation. But I prefer to take it off. Why? I'll tell you. Now we'll go with the next games. We need to play 3 more games in order to get our first rating in chess.com. Okay. So I'll show you. Okay, Musfir, I'll please pay attention this game. I'll show you how to develop the pieces and open and yeah, you know the triangle method good and develop it. Okay. So dark baby face he developed with who is this guy sending me request in this account? D4 king span opening. We have many pieces. I suggest you to play knight f6. Guys, remember play knight f6. Okay. Now we can play e6. It's a very simple development. You don't need to go any rushes. Okay. You can develop your bishop here or e7. Anything is fine. I prefer bishop to b4. Then we can play knight e4. Okay. Just playing and teaching. Yes. And here, if you see the position now, so what I did here, we did break one opening principle, that is controlling the center. We are not controlling the center. Yes, this is Nimzo Indian. Yes, we are still controlling the center by playing e6. Okay, e6 here we're controlling the d5 important square. We castled. We developed two of our minor pieces. That means we done half of our improvements, right? Now you have an option. You can play d6, get your bishop out, or you can just play b6, get your bishop out from here to this beautiful diagonal. And when you take it, again you have an option, you can come back and you can play this. But I prefer to take it off. Why? I'll tell you. You have all your pawns are already on the black squares. And also your opponent kept all his pawns on the black squares, which means the black bishop is not so good because it doesn't have much squares to move. So that's an advantage for us. So we'll just play it. And now we keep all our pawns in the black squares. Got it, guys? Now we develop our last piece with a tempo. We can do it, but after this I don't think we have an yeah, we do have. So we finished our development. We developed all our minor pieces, we castled, we gained a tempo on this, and we can take it off if we want. So even though black started the white is started the game, we gain a lot of initiatives. I mean, we are leading completely in development. Now what to do, Jairas bro, after finishing the opening phase? What to do? Now we developed our minor pieces, and the second rule is connect your rooks. How to connect it? Develop your queen and connect your rooks. Why only here? Why not d1? Because I want to break it here, so this knight and queen will support the e4 pawn nest. Okay, and many people will now think, oh my god, he played knight here, this bishop is attacking, what to do? But this is a very important calculation. There is one piece that is attacking, there is two pieces that is attacking, right? And here the king is one defending and the knight is one defending. That means two pieces attacking, two pieces defending. Then he can do nothing there. That's a simple calculation. If you want, you can just play h6 here and then kick this knight out. Then start your development. Here, your opponent did a mistake by moving his knight twice in the opening, but we finished our development. Now we break the center. It's not good. Let's break the center. After finishing the development, after doing the castling, after developing all your pieces, connecting the rooks, if your opponent king is in the center, break the center. That is the rule. Okay. What to do? The plan is very simple. After you finish your development, after your opponent like developed all your pieces, If your opponent king is still in the center, break the center. And there you go, he made a mistake. But before taking that, just think, if we take, are we losing something? Is there any threats like this? But we can take it. So this is a free pawn, take it. So if we develop normally, the 1,000 people usually do mistakes like this, blunders. And that blunders will help you to gain easy rating. Because you are following me. You are following Sasta Hagaru now. And now I can take the knight. See, taking this is a big blunder, I think. Because I can play f5 and then this is there. Or also I can play knight g, knight a4. Or can I just play this now? I prefer this. So this is also very important, guys. So after you castled, after you develop all your pieces, the very first thing is, don't let your opponent to go for castle. Which means your every move should be forced. Now I want to play f5 here. Okay, if he goes for castle blindly, I can play, I want to play e4, but is it working or not? Then you need to check for forced mode what opponent can play. He can give this check and get my king. Then when the king moves, he can just move the queen. So that's not working. So I can just move my king first. My rating is 2000, bro. My opponent is not castling at all, which is a good thing for us. But wait, if I come here, he'll again play this, gaining a tempo. And if I move here, he got this. And if I play this, even knight comes doesn't matter. So we need to defend it, right? I can enable the rating. Sorry, I didn't hide the rating. This is a new account, so the rating is automatically hidden by Chesscom. So if I push, he'll come here and then play king g6 is good. If you can you play again with me, rating is also 2000. No, this is currently we are doing a rating push, so only 1000 ELO. So if we castle and capture it, that's very good for us, guys. Firstly, because now we are already a pawn up, and that's good for us, right? When we are pieces up, what is the main thing? Another principle. If you are a piece up, if you are a pawn up, try to exchange all the pieces on the board and go to the end game and promote that pawn and win the game. That is very simple. Simple chess, nothing else. If we come here, can I just play this man? No, then knight takes is there. So I need to come and defend like this. Yeah, that's a passive one, but I want to keep my pawn's advantage. You know, this is another big mistake. Firstly, the queens are off the board, and this is an endgame. If this is an endgame, this is an endgame. The king should be in the middle of the board in the endgame, and then at this phase he castled, which is not good at all. See, these are the principles. Every principle is very important. That's why opening principles, middle game principles, end game principle need to learn and remember. In that way, you can play good chess. Now this is a half end game. Like mostly this is an end game. Of course, this is an end game. Yes. And all of a sudden, my bro is playing castle. That is definitely an inaccuracy. I can show you after this game. Hit, hit. Can play this. I want to take it. But then white square, there is a lot of weaknesses. Oh, I can push. Bishop moves, I can push. Now that's a big blunder. See, that's a very big blunder. This bishop is protected, right, by this. He can play a2 and everything is okay. But he blundered it. Now this knight is hanging too. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. So you don't need to look or go to various openings like playing F pawn, G pawn, H pawn. You just need to follow the opening principles, controlling the center, developing the pieces, castle, connect your rooks, and look for if the king is in the center, open the center. If king is not in the center, just try to slowly improve the position. That's what we are doing. There is no anything. And also when we are capturing something, just looking the calculations. That's a very basic things that we are doing. Not looking for so many tactics which you guys need to improve it. And again, this fellow is attacking. Don't blindly, oh, he's attacking my rook, I need to move my rook now. Don't do it, because we are also attacking his rook. Just go and take it. And if he takes, you don't need to worry. We can either take it or just save our knight. Anything is fine. But this is an endgame. What we are thinking, the more pieces off the board, the more we have an advantage. So just take it off. Now start pushing the pawns, marching out, and exchange the rooks. That's good. Yeah, his knight is not trapped because knight captures a2 is coming. Now get your king. Get the king. Endgame, we need kings. King is the very important piece in the endgame. Hey, he's trying to close the position. Lol. Now I can just play this, hitting these pawns. All these are weaknesses. He cannot push it, man, because there is takes. And what if rook comes? Develop your bishop and attack it again. If the pawn push, now this rook is falling. Simple. Simple. Now take it. Now if he takes, we can start pushing this. And that is a blunder again. See, I always says it's an intermediate lesson. Always look for checks, captures and threats. Now when he moved this on the same diagonal of the bishop, now you need to think, how can I attack it? Then how can we attack it? The best way to attack any piece is to look for checks. Now if we give this check, we can win this. Simple. This is how tactics works. Tactics is works with two simple lessons. Checks, captures, threats, LPDO, loose pieces drop off. I'll teach you in the next coming classes. Okay.